Hey girls, get ready for some tough work. I've got loop bands. They have resistance. I like to double up on mine. I'm also wearing my sneakers. I'm still looking for that extra support and stability until I can regain that full strength in my core. And then you'll need a chair later on in class. But for now, center of your mat, toes and knees turned out. You're in a wide second position. Your feet are beyond your hips. Bend your knees down, zip up your pants, lift through your pelvic floor, and I want you to place those bands, 1 or 2, at your wrists. Lift up in front, shoulders down, bend your elbows, and I want you to find resistance. So pull your forearms away from one another, and then out, in. You should automatically feel this light up your arms, your shoulders, and your upper back. Here's 4. You have 3, press your chest away. 2, keep your elbows bent. Good, I want you to pulse and lift up. Every time you pulse and lift up, I want you to press your forearms away from one another a little bit more. Here's 8, 7, pull those bands away. You have 4, 3, 2, take that right foot, step back into a curtsy, reach your hands overhead, step back into your second position, arms come in front. Curtsy overhead, arms in front. Bend your knees, stand up straight, squat down, booty back, lift and lower. Pull that forearm, pull your wrist, pull your palms away from one another. Lift. Beautiful. Hold your curtsy. Drop that back knee down and I want you to pulse. Good, now I want you to pull your arms away from one another. Tiny little movement. Here's 8, 7, zip up your pants. You have 4, 3, 2, hold that wide, lower, lift, down and up. Zip up the inside of your legs. Squeeze your bum, drop your back knee down. Here's 3, here's 2. Hold those weights in front of you. Hold those bands in front of you. Take a twist over your front leg. Pull it back. Reach tall through the crown of your head. Single tempo. You need to zip up the inside of your thighs. Squeeze them in towards one another, in towards your midline. Stand up taller. Belly pulls in. Here's 3. Here's 2. Take it over to the right. Twist. Good, so I don't need you to turn out that leg. It's just your upper body, right? Pull those ribs right over your hips. Pull that band, use your own resistance, belly in. Here's 3. You have 2. You have 1. Bend your elbows, pull it in, press it out. In, out. Let's add a pulse. Lift, lower. Here's 6. Squeeze your bum. 5, stand up taller. You have 4, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hold your arms out. I want you to draw a figure 8. Beautiful. Squeeze and zip up your inner thighs, right? So pull them together. Your toes and knees are still turned out. No pulsing, no balance. No pulsing, no bouncing. Figure 8. Belly in. Pull that band up way. Here's 3, 2, second position, hammer curl, out, in, bend your knees, sink your hips, squeeze your butt, cheeks together. You have 4, 3, 2, bend those elbows, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, feel that burn, 4, 3, 2, 1, arms in front. Curtsy back, reach them overhead, slide your shoulder blades into your back pockets, step, second position, curtsy, second, toes and knees turned out, drop your booty beyond your mat, stand up tall, drop that butt behind you, weight is in your heels, don't let there be loose bands, right? Pull them apart. Here's 2. Last one. Hold your curtsy. Drop that back knee down and pulse. Zip up your pants. Pull up through your pelvic floor. Press those palms, those wrists, those forearms away. Here's 8, 7, no shoulders in your ears. 4, 3, 2, drop it down, lower, lift. Good, open up through your chest. Stand up nice and tall. Hips stay grounded. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Lower those hands. You're rotating over that front leg. Stand back tall. Rotate. Belly in, single tempo. Good, think about your neck being long. Think about your tail pulling down towards the floor and the crown of your head. Reaching up. Now zip up your pants. Zip that girdle right in nice and tight. 3, 2, opposite direction. Hips stay square. I want your left hand to pull back, and I just want you to drag that right arm with you, right? So drive it back. 3, 2, 1. Elbows in, press it out in front. Yes. Lower down and lift. Here's 7. 6, elbow scrape the side of your body. You have 4. 3. Here's 2. Figure 8s. Here we go. Scoop and scoop. Beautiful. I want you to dig in. Your palms are facing one another. I want your knuckles to lead the way. Drive it back. Elbows and knuckles. Pull down and back. Here's 4. 3. Second position. Pulse at 8. 7. Pull those palms away. Soft elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Drop those bands. Shake it out. You're going to put these bands into your ankles. You want to take that band and step into it. That band is going right above your ankles. I have doubled up. I like that extra resistance. Plus these are a little loose. I'm stronger than what these bands are. Doubling up makes it that much more challenging. You can stand to face your chair. I am going to use one hand so you can see me here. I want you to step your feet hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. You should automatically feel that resistance in your lower half. Make sure your thighs, your knees, your ankles are in line. So pull them away from one another. Lift off of your heels. And I want you to alternate tapping those heels down. Press, press. Think about keeping your knees behind your toes. You should be able to see your toes, so you need to sink back. Pull your shins away from the tops of your feet. Here's 8. 7, chest is proud. 6, pull away. 5, stay parallel. You have 4. 3, 2, both heels rise up. Good, pull those knees and thighs away from one another. I want you to plie down and tap your left foot. Plie down, tap your left foot. All I want you to focus on is that inner thigh. Pull that left inner thigh away from your right. Single tempo. Down, tap, lower, lift. Keep your chest lifted, right? Drop to your heels if you need to. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold that leg out there, hold it. Lift your big toe off the mat slightly, slide that foot out, in. Drop your right heel down to the floor if you need it. How do you know if you need it? If your form is being compromised, if your knees are buckling, if you're dropping your chest, if you just can't take it, if the bottom of your foot is cramping, lower that heel. You don't have to do it to be effective. Slide. 2, hold that leg out there. Lift it all the way up and down. For 4. For 3, 2, 1 leg lift, 1 chair squat, leg lift, squat, down, up. Good, this movement is a little bit faster. I want you to make sure you're moving, using muscle and not momentum. Use your core. Down, lift it up. Squeeze your bum, lift your leg. You have 3, 2, hold that leg up, pulse. 8, 7, zip up those pants. 4, 3, flex your foot, continue pulsing. 8, 7, this movement is small. You have 4, 3, 2, hold it out there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot, alternating. Heel lifts, continue on. I'm going to change my chair to the other side. You are facing your chair. You do not need to change anything. Chest is up. Sit that booty down and back. Lift those heels. Here's 4, 3, 2. Both heels rise. Heels up. No knock knees. Pull apart. Step out slightly if you need to. Hips, knees, and ankles. Straight line. Are you ready? Tap. Tap. Beautiful. Out and in. Thigh presses away from that steady leg. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg out there. Lift your big toe up. Pinky toe to the sky. Lower, lift, down and up. Drop to your heel if you need to. Make sure that knee isn't buckling forward. Pull that shin off of the front of your foot. 4, 3, we got this. 2, leg lift on that right side. Up, down, belly in. This is where you control everything. Your range of motion does not have to max out. It just has to be in control. 4, 3, 2, 1 leg lift, 1 chair squat. Lift, squat, lower and down. 7, 6, sit it back. 5, weight is in your heels. Point your toe through your ankle. 2, hold it out, hold it out. Let's pulse it. 8, 7, 6, squeeze your butt. 4, 3, flex and continue to pulse and pulse. Belly in. Everything's on fire. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternating. Heel lifts, hands in prayer. Find a little balance challenge. 8, 7, zip up your pants. 4, 3, releve and hold. Releve and hold. Walk your feet out a little wider. Hold. Walk your feet out a little wider. Hold, stay off your heels. Out. Out. Hold it here. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take those bands at mid-thigh. So just slide them all the way up. Right at the middle of your thigh, turn to face your chair. I want you to bend your knees, sink your hips. I want you to lean your chest forward but not down. I want you to lift your heart beyond the back of your chair, lowering down onto your forearms. Hands are parallel or folding your arms one on top of one another. Right leg goes out, left foot is on the mat, and I just want you to lift your leg up and down. Your spine is long. Of course it is, right? Your spine includes your neck, so don't look down, don't look behind you, gaze in front, and really isolate that left leg. All of that work is stationary, right? You'll feel that burn on that side. Let's move that right side. Here's 8, 7, all 5 toenails face the mat. 4, we've got it. 3, knee and thigh on the floor. Hold it all the way up. They face the floor. Flex your foot, heel to bum, heel, press. Every time you extend your leg, I want you to lift your leg 1 inch higher to the ceiling. Make sure you're not externally rotating out. Keep the eye of your hip facing the floor. Keep your kneecap facing the floor. We can do this. Here's 4, press. 3, 2, keep that knee bent. Pulse your heel up to the sky. This movement's small. Bend your left knee, zip up your pants. Here's 8, 7. If you don't feel the burn, you're not working hard enough. 4, 3, donkey kick. Knee, heel, down and up. Do not swing, right? Do not arch your back. Here's 4, 3, hip, shoulder square. 2, 1, beautiful. Hold that yourself knee to knee so that right thigh isn't coming forward. It's not behind you. You are zipping up the inside of your thighs. Draw that knee, draw that ankle all the way out to the side. You have 6 more. 5, long neck. 4, 3, 2, hold it out there. Hold it, pulse, lift, lift, lift. Oh my gosh, my left side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that right leg. So you're reaching for the corner of that mat, not in the center, it's that corner. Beautiful, lift it up. So there's a slight opening of that hip, right? So your hip doesn't need to turn and face the floor anymore. You're opening out at an angle. So it's just your big toe that touches the mat. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. Heel to bum, lift, lift. This time I want that right heel to reach for your left glute. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. I love it. Lower that foot, rock those hips out side to side. How does your left side feel? Let's give it a break. Lean into that right foot. Ground into your heel. You're lowering down onto your forearms. All 5 toenails face the floor. Shin, kneecap, and thigh face the floor. Chest is proud. Let's lift those legs up, down. You should feel the resistance of those bands working. Pull that leg away. Lift your heel to the sky. More importantly, reach that heel back behind you without pulling your hips away from the chair. You have 4, we got it. You have 3, 2, hold it all the way up. Flex your foot, heel to bum. Control your low abs. Do not let yourself arch. Do not let yourself sink. You stand up nice and tall. Here's 6, 5, drive that heel behind you. 4, lift that leg up higher. 3, we got it. 2, 1, keep that knee bent. Pulse that heel up, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 4, strong right side. Donkey kicks, knee, heel. Beautiful. I want you to see if you can keep the tension of that band the entire time. Lift. 3, we got it. 2, hold those thighs parallel to one another. Drive your knee, the outside of that left leg, the ankle up to the side. Now what can happen? You can sink into your hips. You can hike that hip up. All I want you to do is stay nice and long, and I just want you to open that side out to the left. Make sure that right side stays straight. No wibbly wobbly. No wibbly wobbly. Here we go. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it all the way up. We are pulsing. 8, 7. Right side is burning. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Tap the back corner of your mat. Slight external rotation, so slight turnout. Lift your leg up and down. Lift, lower. Your hips are in cement. I want you to pull that left leg right out of your hip. 4, 3, 2. Hold it all the way up there. Heel to right glute. Pull it in, drive it back. Keep your leg lifted. 4, 3, belly in. 2, shoulders down. Last 1, lower all the way down. Rock those hips side to side. Move that chair out of the way. Meet me on your mat with your ball. Coming down onto your mat, you need your bands, you need your ball. The goal here is to build strength so that you don't need to use your ball anymore. Depending on where you are in your postpartum journey, you start with the ball and you gradually move to remove it. But for now, that goes at the small of your back. I want you to lift up nice and tall. Pull that ball 3 inches away. Tuck your tail under so it should hit right above your pant line. Especially if you're wearing high-waisted pants, lift it up so it's at the base of your thoracic spine. Bend your knees. I want those bands at your wrists. And now extend your right leg. So your left leg is bent the entire time. Squeeze the inside of that leg in towards that right side. Lower down, lift it up. Lower down. As you lower down, nothing rolls and curves in your shoulders and in your chest. All I want you to think about is tucking your tail under and then lifting all the way up. Here's 3. Lift. 2. Lift. Hold it all the way back. Belly and zip up your pants. Ground into your left heel. Row to your left side. You have 7 more. You have 6 more. Pull those bands away. 5. Use your own resistance. Here's 3. 2. Row on your right side. Left knee stays bent. 7 more. 6. Chest is proud. Here's 5. Zip up your pants. 4. 3. 2. We are alternating in 1. Left side, right side. Left side, center. Right side, center. Left, center. Lean into your ball. Find that C-shaped curve in your spine. Last one. Hold it center. Reach overhead. Pull it back down. Elbows bend. Press it forward. Lift, lower, elbows in, press it out. 6 more to go. We can do this. 5. Belly in the whole time. 4. This is core control if you haven't noticed. 3. Here's 2. Pull in, row out. Last one. Lower those bands away. Lower your hands down. Lift that right leg. Slowly lower. Lift it. Option. Bend your knee. Lower down. I want you to feel this in your core. Maybe both. Lower down. Lift. Try not to use your hands. That is the goal. To do this no ball and to add the bands. Where are you at today? Follow your body. 1 more. We'll get that 6-pack back in no time. Place those bands back at your wrists. Leaning into your ball. Right foot bends. Left leg extends. We are doing this from the top. Zip up your pants. Roll back 2 counts. Lift 2 counts. Tuck your tail. Press your chest to rise. Tail tucks under. Lift it up. Dig that right heel into the mat. How low can you go? The further you go, the more you work, the deeper you get, the faster your results come. But don't be afraid if you have to start small. You need to start somewhere. Beautiful. Hold this next one back. Hold it back. Row right. Scoop. Center. 7 more. 6. Zip up your pants. 5. Lean. Back chest proud. 4. 3. 2. Use resistance in that band. Left side. Scoop. Scoop. Feel that rotation? Do you feel all those tiny muscles in your side tensing up? Feel that contraction. 3. 2. Alternating right, center, left, right, center, left. 3 more like this. 3. Neck is long, chin off your chest. 2. We got it. Last one. Hands overhead. Overhead. Pull forward. Elbows scrape your side body. Press it long. Single tempo makes it somewhat more doable. It is all hard. If that extended leg is way too much, bend both of your knees. 3. 2 more. Last one, all the way up, all the way back. Take that band out. Lower your hands, lift that left leg. Slow. Lower down, lean into your ball, but don't sink into your ball. Lean your lower back into it. Lift your chest proud. Bend your knee. If you need to, we can do hard things. All the way up, down. Who is shaking? Me. Last one. Roll it all the way up. Woo. Take that equipment, place it over to the side for now. Bend your knees, reaching that right hand up to the sky, touching your left ear, and looking beyond your right shoulder. Big side body stretch. Belly in, lower down. Switch those knees over to the other side. Left arm reaches up, grabs that right ear. Pull that armpit up to the ceiling. Open up your chest. Lower all the way down, coming into a tabletop position. Walking your hands beyond your shoulders, pressing your hips forward, rolling your shoulders up, down, and back. Slowly releasing those hips towards the floor. Make sure your shoulders are not earrings. Press all the way up. Your option, coming down onto your forearms, finding a sphinx stretch, peeling that chin away from your chest. Lower that chin back down to neutral. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Your hands come underneath your shoulders. Reverse push-up, curl your toes under, straighten your legs. Hips up, down, and back. Find your downward dog, full body stretch. Relax your heels towards the floor. Tilt your tail to the sky. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Pressing that chest straight through the center of your legs. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Hang in a rag doll. Let your head hang heavy, no wrinkles in the back of that neck. And then sway side to side. Find your center, slow your sway. Weight is in your heels, bend your knees, tuck your tail, tuck your chin, release your elbows. Slowly roll it all the way up, zipping up your pants. Every inch you rise. Shoulders up, down, and back. Heels together, toes turned out. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open up your chest, squeeze the back of your arms together. Drive your knuckles towards the floor. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Do not arch your back. Keep your posture, release your grip. Curtsy down. You made it through. Rock stars.